Geo, a giant soul in a tiny body. On 8/31/2025 at 8:47 a.m., I was standing in my dining room when I noticed out of the corner of my eye that something had landed on the railing of the deck in my backyard. When I went outside to see what it was, I found a geometrid moth who appeared to have made a crash landing. I went back inside and got a syringe and filled it with some orange juice to see if the moth would drink it. I picked up the moth, now named Geo, and offered him the tip of the syringe. He extended his proboscis, placing it into the syringe to drink. Later, I offered Geo sugar water, as it's less acidic and likely more in line with what he would have taken in naturally. I also provided Geo with some water. I hand-fed Geo off and on over the next day and a half. I talked to him. I looked in his eyes. I watched life slowly leaving Geo's tiny body, noticeable by the quickly fading colors of his wings and the stilling of his little legs. I cried as I took it all in, grateful to be able to comfort such a small creature in his last hours, his last moments. At some point, while tending to Geo early on, a thought came to me. It was more of a silent knowing, actually. Only 2 weeks earlier, on 8/17/2025, I removed a geometrid caterpillar from the bucket of water in the dog's run, preventing it from drowning. Since geometrids that pupate in spring will become moths within a few weeks, according to a Google search, I had the beautiful feeling or sense of knowing that this moth was what had become of that same caterpillar I had rescued only 2 weeks earlier and was now returning to bid a sweet farewell. It's possible. The universe has a way of bringing souls together, no matter their size. Call it a feeling, call it intuition, call it silly, call it whatever you like. But that sure is what it felt like to me as I gazed into the eyes of Geo, the geometrid moth, as I talked softly to him while he ate from the syringe containing the sugar water. Geo's remains hold marker number 23 in the High Life Small Creature Cemetery. Thanks for touching my life in such a grand way, Geo. You will not be forgotten. Always, TJ. P.S. As a reminder, it all matters.